Here in town we have Tracy Revels, Victor Shaw, both committed to UTSA. Tremendous athletes. I know you know a little bit about them. We spoke privately. How do their game you think is going to come translate to college football?
Well, I'll tell you what, if UTSA has commitments from them, then they must see something. And, obviously watching them, when you talk about putting rankings on players, these are Power Five talents.
Yeah,
And with the depth of guys that you have in the state of Texas alone, it allows schools like, SMU and UTSA in particular to kind of clean up. And UTSA cleans up out in East Texas. Vic Shaw is a big dude at 6'3" and 260 pounds. I like how he can play with his hand in the dirt, and I like how he can play from a stand-up position. He's got some really great feet, really great balance, and he's a solid tackler. I'll be curious to see how he does as a senior. And then with a guy like Tracy Revels, I really like Tracy. Obviously, I think he needs to be a little bit more polished in pass coverage. But in terms of physicality, they play him a lot near the line of scrimmage. He is as mean as it gets at the safety
yeah,
position.
yeah.
One of my favorite traits for a safety. He can play in the box, can play over the top. He is a straight line to the football kind of defender. So whether he grows into a linebacker, whether he's a strong safety, whether he just kind of floats around the nickel and plays near the box, like I'm a big fan of Tracy, and that's a guy I can see really thriving at UTSA.
Yeah, Tracy's game. It's great for us because he's getting highlights every play. You
Exactly,
know,
exactly.
and if you haven't seen Vic Shaw in a while, he's lost 25, 30 pounds. He looks like a Division I football player. Not that he didn't before, but if you saw him then, saw him now, I mean, it is just has a swag to him. He's walking with confidence. As the leader of that football team, uh, my stock is super high on him right now.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. He pops on tape. He's got the size. If you're really trying to, that's sometimes recruiting boils down to 6'2" versus 6', 3.5.
Yeah.
Sometimes that 1.5 inch might really help UTSA in the long run as they rebuild that defense or rebuild up front too, because he plays both ways and shines.